Coming up on Flowing into Awareness with Master Intuitive Anatara. Did you fail or did you learn? Have you ever felt like a failure? What does it really mean to fail? Isn't it time we put a new spin on how we interpret failure? This and more coming up next as we celebrate our new studio on YHTV. This week's episode is brought to you by Support the Mountains Herbal Parasite Cleanse. This formula targets the small and large intestinal tracts and larvae, the most broad-spectrum formula available today. 100% organic, formulated by Dr. Mikio Sanki, author of the Esoteric Acupuncture series. For 10% off your first bottle, visit shopyogahub.com and use the coupon code CLEANSE at checkout. Hello and welcome to YHTV's Flowing into Awareness with visionary and master intuitive Anatara. I'm Christina Suzuma, your host for this program. And today's topic is, did you fail or did you learn? And here is the beautiful Anatara.
Hello, Christina.
Hello, Anatara.
I think that the next question after did you fail or did you learn, it should be or could be, or did you do both?
That's a good one.
Did you fail and did you learn? You know, the concept of failure is such a personalized thing. Of course, there are sort of societal standards, or you didn't pass your math exam, you failed. But really, if we think we failed at something, it's generally because we have taken on and assimilated into our idea of who we are and what's okay with us from what other people say or from what other people do. And what I mean by that is, so you didn't completely accomplish something exactly the way that you wanted to. So what? Mm-hmm. So you didn't speak perfectly when you got up to make your speech. So what? Was that really a failure? Mm-hmm. Or were there moments in that where you were able to self-evaluate what was going on, and that, I'm not going to use that line again next time, or I need to be a little bit more calm and more thoughtful about what I say. So we are so frequently judging everything that we do through such a harsh inner critic that doesn't allow us the opportunity to learn what we can in so many situations, to learn what is available to us. And we put ourselves into situations where the learning is going to happen. The failure is going to happen. And therefore, we're going to have to learn something. And I want you all to know that you don't have to learn that you're terrible or awful or, inept or no good at something. What you can learn is that you're human. Sometimes things happen that you don't like. Sometimes things happen that you like more than what you had expected might happen. And that is all learning. We're talking so much in these, the most recent episodes that we've done, Christina, about finding the ways to evaluate the essence or the truth of what's going on without being hard on ourselves, without missing the clues and the keys to what learning could be. If you take a chance sometimes, if you feel brave enough to take a chance and you're not too worried about failing, you will almost always find that whatever you learned is far more powerful as a skill or as an example of your own humanity or as an example of what you want to be and teach than it would be had you succeeded in the sort of narrow and descriptively limited way that you thought that you were starting out with. So, you have an idea about what you are supposed to do in a situation. Everyone's supposed to like me. I'm supposed to be good at everything I do. I'm supposed to know the answer to all questions, no matter who asks me what, no matter when.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty limiting. You don't get the chance in that to experiment, to have a little bit of fun, to take another chance that you might not have taken before, to find out where that experimentation can really lead you. You're cutting yourself off at the knees. You're not giving your body the feet that it needs, the footing that it needs to exist out here in this world where so many things happen that don't actually have where it's not really possible to apply an assessment. Maybe the idea that we need to figure everything out, that we need to judge everything, that we have to have patterns to fit ourselves into. Maybe that's where we first make the unfortunate decision that we have to be something that and something specific that we're not, and or something specific all of the time. So, is it failing? Is it learning? What are you going to tell yourself about all of those things? What are you going to tell yourself about, where you're going to try, where you're going to experiment, where you're going to give a little bit more, where you're going to hold back a little bit more? What might any one of those choices do to change your perception of your life and your excitement about keeping going in a new and different way? Failing, learning, failing. What is it? What does it mean to you?
Ooh, this is a very powerful topic because, and it speaks very deep for me. And hearing you, Anatara, I see this in different cultures and how it affects different cultures. So, which means it affects each one of us depending on how we were raised very differently. I come from one which is very, to me, in all these years, I look back, was very rigid. There's a right and there's a wrong way. This is the way you do it, step by step by step. And if you don't do it step by step by step, then it's the wrong way. And and I see that. I see that amongst young children when I hear parents talk to them, where it's like, no, don't do it like that. No, don't do it like that. Do it like this. And it's really interesting how I see children back off and don't even want to try any longer. And that's how it affects us at a level which I don't believe a lot of us even realize how we're affecting someone else. But this is how we were possibly raised, or how we have fared through life, that we don't want to take the chances, nor do we want our child or children to take those chances.
So true.
Right? Or as they say, well, why reinvent the wheel? But sometimes I always say, make an experiment out of it. Try to reinvent that wheel, make it better. We came from wooden wheels. Look at our wheels now. Right? And if people didn't break those processes, we wouldn't have what we have today. If people didn't challenge computers, we wouldn't have the nanotechnology we have today, the hearing implants and everything. Can we begin to look at our lives as experiments and not just about where we fail and where we don't, but let's take an adventure. We don't know the path. We don't know what's up and coming, but maybe we'll find a brighter path, or maybe we will find a new way of doing something that is faster, clearer, more brilliant.
And a different way of doing something that we can notice we believe in. That we notice that it feels whole, it feels resonant with us. It
Mm.
feels that this is the way I need to be with this. You know,
Mhm.
this is not the way someone else told me to be with this. I believe in this way. I believe in where this way is going to lead me. And I'm willing to just be present, be in the middle of it, practice what I can and see where it takes me.
Mm.
That's the
Yes.
key. Believe in it. Believe in the possibility that you're describing. Mm.
Yes. I mean, it's those, and possibilities are endless, aren't they?
Oh,
It's endless. Ah, what a nice moment, Anatara. You
I
just
agree.
gift us. You just gift us with all these wonderful, empowering moments in our lives. Thank you
Oh,
so
thank you,
much.
Tina.
Oh, and we would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us here on this new YHTV platform of education and information. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. And if you would like to connect with Anatara, you can do so on Twitter at Anatara, on Facebook, Master Intuitive, on her website, anatara.ca. Anatara.ca. We would love to hear from you. You can scroll down if you're on our website and add your comment to the comment box. We will make sure to reply and respond to you. Or contact us through the phone. It's nice and easy. Everyone has a cell phone, it seems like these days. Call us on 818 Let's Talk. 818 Let's Talk. We would love to hear your comments, your suggestions, or any topics that you might want us to delve into. We would be so happy and so moved and grateful that you've reached out to us. And you know, Yoga Hub is a site of passion and hoping to help others out there in the world create awareness and consciousness out there in the global scale. And we need to work as a village. We would love for you to help us out by liking us on Facebook, on YouTube, leaving comments for us. That would really help to boost our reach. And so that we can bring you more and more shows on topics that will help individuals all around the world. Thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, namaste.